Yep, we is live.
Yeah, yeah. Yep, there you go. It just hit. I just saw it.
Yep. All right. Yep, there go the notification.
Yes,
Whew.
sir.
We's live, baby. We back in the saddle again. Or should I say back in the trenches again?
Yes, sir.
Welcome everybody to the Wrestling Trenches podcast. I am OC, aka DJ Crossblade, representing Fourth Generation Records out here. I'm live with my boy DMB Phantom from Phantom Fights on YouTube.
Yes, sir.
Mm-mm-mm. And not only this is the go home show for Saturday night's main event. This might be our last podcast. I'm not gonna lie. It's gonna snow like abundant of snow is gonna drop um, this next few days. So we might not have a Monday stream. Who knows? They might cancel. They might shut down the power. We don't know. So if you anybody in the Connecticut area, stay safe. Hopefully you stocked up
Please
today, not tomorrow. Please don't stock up
stay
tomorrow.
inside.
Stay inside tomorrow, please.
Well,
Please
it's not
don't.
supposed to happen tomorrow. It's supposed to be Sunday.
Doesn't matter. Stay inside, please. Do not go to no grocery stores tomorrow. Don't go to no Whole Foods. Don't go to no Stop and Shop. No, just stay home. Please, and thank you. That's my little PSA rant. But other than that,
And don't call your local cable provider because
no facts.
I mean you can call tomorrow. I don't work, but listen.
Nah, but all in all, this
Please
is
be
a
careful this weekend with the weather.
yeah. Anybody that
Drive
lives,
safe if you have to go
yes,
outside.
yeah. Anybody that lives in Connecticut, please stay safe. Those who don't live in Connecticut, forget you. I hate you all. But yeah. Other than that, this is the go home show for Saturday night's main event. Not gonna lie, the show we gonna talk about it. But fam, how you doing today?
I mean, I'm straight. Enjoying my day off from work. I ain't want to be outside in that cold because fuck them.
Well, it wasn't that bad
But
today though, low key.
hey, listen, I ain't go outside to find out.
Screaming.
I be outside enough. I don't be trying to go back out there again.
True.
But I can't complain. But how about you? How you do? I know you was a little under the weather the last time we spoke.
Bro, when I tell you, first off, this is okay. Personal, not to tear away from another, but personal PSA. If you know that you're sick, and I mean to the point where it's like you cannot fulfill your task at your job, either stay home,
Yeah.
or if you can't fulfill your task but you know you're sick, wear a damn mask. It makes no sense how I'm perfectly fine one day and then I'm ready to sit there and tap out in a sharpshooter with a cross-faced chicken wing on. Like, this makes no sense. Like, stay home if you know you're sick. Or if you feel like you're okay and everything else, but you just know if you feel like you're coming down with something, wear a mask. Don't sit here and be raw dogging out here with no mask on and act
Raw
like
dog air and shit.
facts and try to and think that you're gonna be like you're okay and everything else, and everyone else gonna be okay. No, like if you're contagious, stay home or wear a mask, please. It makes no sense why how I had to get sick those the last week and a half. Made no sense. Shout out to Eve on the Raw side of the trenches for covering me the other SmackDown too. But it makes no sense. Like, please, germ season is everywhere. But
But nah, during the winter it's worse.
yeah, like please, just wear a mask or stay home. Ugh. I'm feeling a lot better. Shout out to the people who on TikTok that be doing the herbal teas. I've been making some pineapple tea, some ginger tea, peach mango tea, just because I want to feel a little fruity. No homo. But yeah, like.
Ooh, you ain't talking about fruity because that nigga kid. Never mind. Anyway,
But yeah, it's gonna be back, guys. I'm gonna be back.
the dream team is back, y'all.
Oh yeah. We smack down. It's been a minute. It hasn't been a minute since I said this. We are smack downing in the trenches, baby. Woo! Can't wait till we do merch, man. Can't wait till we do the merch. But
I'm telling you, I got ideas, yo, for sure. To say get this person off my screen. But anyway, I mean that actually could make some, yo, that'd be some good nerds. Anyway, we'll talk about that. But
we'll get to that.
Let's get cracking in on this show.
First off, well, where should I start? Because I can go to. I can start this off with a few ways. I can either talk about things that's happening right now, things that's coming up, or I could just talk about how the show started. But you know, we're in Montreal, Quebec, Canada, and
that nigga Canada.
Oh, Canada. Me and Canada, look, you got a little bit of beef, but that's neither here nor there.
Canada, it is what it is.
But we start out with the hometown hero, Sami Zayn, coming home to Canada, welcoming everybody to Friday Night Smackdown. You know, Montreal's own. You know, shout out to Kevin Owens as well too. Kevin, please come back.
His recovery's taking a little while longer than expected. So
please, Kevin, please come back. I miss you, Kevin.
Yo,
I don't care if
honestly, he'd be great on SmackDown. I ain't even gonna hold you. Like,
he was doing well on SmackDown, to be honest with you.
Have that nigga come back and start beefing with Drew McIntyre or something. Yo, listen, we could be in there.
And actually win the championship, please.
Hey, we could be in there. But you know, that's fantasy booking 101. But anyway.
But yeah, you know.
Let me cancel this match and put it freaking. No.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot. I don't got nothing on my screen right now.
Sir.
Damn, what would be you? Okay, yep, here you go. All right.
Sorry, I hear a lot of ice clinking. I gotta keep my water intake up, you know, gotta stay hydrated. Ooh. But to be real, you know, with this first segment, I understand, you know, they had Sami come out because he's the Canadian and all that good stuff. I need them to stop having this man come out.
A superstar with every ingredient to be a
megastar. Yeah. He got body all
contest is scheduled for.
Bro, like, I agree with you, fam. Like, why they out here making Sami looking like a little Mitch, you know?
Like, for real, like, they literally got him body this whole episode. He didn't get body for 2 seconds. That's about it.
I mean, he got his look back though. I'm not gonna lie to you. He did get his look back.
I mean, true, but it's just it's like, yo, just stop. Like, I understand, just stop.
But maybe it's building him to win the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, but the undeniable energy in the ring. Knight always has unlimited gas in the tank. It is never over till it's over for L.A.
No. But we'll get to that. But we will get to that. But yeah, I mean, you know, Trick Williams comes out with them freaking. Can we talk about the shoes real quick? I mean, I know I'm one for shoes, right? I'm a shoe guy myself. But those shoes, good God Almighty. Homie looked like he came from the Bruce Almighty video movie.
Nah, man, this is a very polished athlete behind all the.
Man, listen, if anything else, if you switch some lemon pepper steppers for white sneakers, he could have been a Backstreet Boy.
Bye, all that shit.
Yo, listen, homie looked like he was walking on cloud 9.
I thought he came back out with the Diddy jacket again. Shout out to you.
Bad boy. But I'm not gonna lie. I appreciate how they're really trying to build Trick up as like a major.
Plenty of flashy moves in his arsenal. Yeah, Shanti's a guy who loves to flaunt his skills in the ring.
You know, And having him beef with like major superstars off the rip, I feel like it's really helpful.
Yeah. And just the fact that they're keeping him as a heel is like, cool.
There's a fine line between arrogance and confidence, but it seems Ashanti has found it in relatively short order. Sure, he talks a big game, but you have to admit, from what we've seen from him so far, he can back it up.
Tonight should be a real test for him on that
we'll
front
get to that later on in
On the other side of the ring
podcast.
is L.A.
But you know, them two, you know, it's funny how we talking about how Sammy was getting bodied, but low key Trick was too. Trick was getting bodied too because Damien Priest came out and kind of like, you know, shut his ass up real quick. You know what I'm saying? Like, had that man quiet.
Hey, listen, no racism in this situation, but you got a tall ass freaking Puerto Rican from New York coming out here. I'll be real serious.
Man, they the same height. I don't care. I'm still saying.
Perfectly executed.
Shank is crazy. That's diabolical, sir.
Directed into the corner. He's placed into a precarious position. Oh, and Knight fights.
I bet you he owns a pair of black Sims.
Oh, he probably do.
Now's a chance for Knight to get
I feel like he do. I feel like he owns one pair of black Sims. Clean, it's crazy.
Oh, JD McDonough.
Oh, saw it coming, got an elbow for their trouble.
But like I said, they're doing a good job. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised that Randy didn't come out in the beginning.
Yeah, when all three of them brawled, yeah, but you know what? That's strategic, Randy.
The big thing is that Ashanti needs to focus on the match and nothing else. Don't get distracted by the ladies in the crowd. Don't worry about looking good. Just tune out the distractions and the noise, Ashanti. It'll do you a lot of good.
Again, that's smart Randy right there.
Stops the count before two. He's going to take this match as long and as far as
no, that's facts.
Getting carried to a vulnerable position here.
But, you know, also, that's about,
for the second round, driving down.
You've been doing nothing but honestly, I feel like Damien didn't really stick up to his character in that type of situation. He just came out and punched him in the face if he was talking too much.
Hey, listen.
Yeah, this
is
what
I ain't gonna tell you how I think he talked too much. And he literally said this word for word, bar for bar, last week. Oh, you do a lot of this, saying talking, and he said, I don't. And then the first thing he did was come out so he could start talking. Like, you shouldn't punch him in the face.
That's because he's trying to see if he's still gonna, be, you know, he's gonna back up what he be saying.
Right. A better way. And he comes in under the ropes. That nigga come out and punch you in the face. You got a choice.
Looks like LA
he doesn't attack Damien Priest. He attacks Sami Zayn.
Which was some niche stuff, but you know.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, he didn't even try.
When you're
he tried. He technically did.
He tried against time you step into the ring. Across the top rope with a neck breaker.
Maybe it's just
gotta get back in the ring to stay in the match. Off the top.
Oh, most definitely. Most definitely. We'll fight on the block.
Yeah, it wouldn't been no talking.
Could be hold up. Second win now. Targeted stop to the arm.
Nah, it would have been, like, honestly, it would have been like Kevin Owens. Just walk to the ring, just get up, boom. And then,
keep it moving.
Yep.
I don't know.
Reversal after reversal. These two counters for days.
Oh, yeah.
Straight into the pin. There's two. Just kicks out. He thought he had it. Good golly, what a knee.
I don't know. Let me ask you this, because I was feeling like a tiny bit, like a little bit.
Second row, driving down.
How did you feel about them showing a clip of them like Ilya and Carmelo having a conversation before the show happened?
Taking a chance one more time and landing with incredible impact.
I'm gonna say it like this. why did we need the match in the first place?
I mean, it was a U.S. title. It was a U.S. title.
Nope. I'm not getting to that. I'm saying, why did we need that specific match? Because if you ask me, I would have rebooked it to where it'd be like Johnny Gargano versus Carmelo Hayes for the U.S. Championship. That's how I would have done it.
But the thing is,
simply couldn't pick up the win.
Yeah, say it with me.
Oh.
Yeah, because last week, Fraction and Johnny Gargano, and they said next week you have a match with him. So that's why Johnny wasn't
Well, I don't know. I just don't feel like that match was necessary, if you ask me.
Okay.
But because, like I said, it could have been somebody else for the U.S. Championship. But then they're running it back with Ilya just so that way this fucking dude named Miz can have some TV time. I'm sick and tired of Miz. Write this man off TV, please. Like, good grief. Like,
well, I think they're probably gonna eventually have them run it back again. They're probably gonna,
Bianca looks like she's
either,
got a lot on her
either they're gonna
mind,
let
and I'm
Ilya
sure
take
we're
the
gonna hear
title
about
back,
it.
or it's gonna soften him up for Carmelo to eventually lose the title.
but my thing is this though, right? So like, not to jump over matches and everything like that, but it's like, you know, you had the match. Miz assist Carmelo for him to win, just for Carmelo to be all mad and everything else like that. But my thing is this, like, Miz, are you trying to help him, or you want him to lose the title? Because if you're trying to help him so that way Miz can win top of Melo, that is the most stupidest thing ever.
It's kind of rude, don't you
So
think?
stupid.
Just interrupting like this?
I mean, it's like that. It's that moment of,
Well,
ain't nobody
we'll
beating
find
him
out
but
soon
me.
enough, won't
Type
we,
of
Corey?
situation. Like, I ain't gonna let nobody beat him but me. You know?
Yeah. And then I thought we bypassed like Miz and everything else too, but apparently not. Like, they still had the whole buddy thing.
Listen, Maurice isn't backstage, so he needs something to do.
Maurice is doing his dirty work. So, anyways, let's leave it here there.
She turned down the challenge.
I don't think anyone was expecting her to do
It
that,
wasn't good
Byron.
match. I mean, it was just a reverse situation with Tommaso Ciampa when they faced with Ilya was the champion. So,
No, I get it. Just,
but that's why I said it's probably gonna lead to them running it back a third time.
oh yeah.
But But that's the thing. I don't know if they're gonna let Ilya win the title this time around.
Well,
are we gonna go back to the days when the IC title was playing hot potato?
hell no. But my thing about it too is who said that when they do this, that it's not gonna be a shift in a role, because Ilya can walk out as a heel, and then that's another SmackDown superstar as a heel.
Yeah, we kind of need to
Exactly. So I would say hold off.
I mean, they throw us a doing the Royal Rumble.
He could too. We'll get to that also too later on the podcast. But I'm just saying, as far as right now, like, Ilya does not need any opportunity for the United States Championship, and Melo needs to focus on new talent to not only elevate his reign, but to elevate them too on the roster. So.
No, that's true. I can agree with that. But it's kind of the same thing like we said before. And I know me and E was talking about it last week too. They really need to start dispersing the talent because it's starting to become like it's starting to seem like it's only some reverence
for Imperium.
Yeah, and it's like y'all don't want to use these people that is on TV and everything else, and then literally.
There is no telling what
So,
these two
I
men
don't
can
know.
do together in WWE.
But
it's another thing that I'm gonna get into is when we talk about another specific match. I love ripping off that phone bucket. But I mean, whenever those two get in the ring, it's always a good match. So like, there's no complaints here.
Nah, I get it, but just good grief.
I mean, I understand they want to keep Ilya on TV. You know what I'm saying?
Have a face Miz, like something, like good grief. There's no more U.S. title matches for him.
Well, I mean, he had one.
And set to prove exactly why they believe
I know.
He lost the title, and then the first few times Melo asked him, he's like, "Hey, you want your?" He's like, "Nah, don't even worry about it right now, bro." So he only had one. It's not like this is like the six freaking U.S. title match between them. You know what I'm saying?
That I get, but it's even like I said, it's just the fact that like Ilya's trying to become WWE champion. So like, why go backwards in his quest to?
Unless it was just one of those. All right, let's just do this just to get it out the way type of situations. So we can have him focus on something else. That could be why.
We'll see.
The harbinger of doom, Karrion Kross, looking to leave his mark on WWE here tonight.
No.
He's not just looking
But
to
you
leave a mark,
know what else can steal the show too?
Scar.
Pre-ordering a copy of WWE 2K26, the Attitude Era Edition, coming to your local video game stores and digitally. Pre-orders coming on sale January 30th.
They still haven't even released the standard copy for that shit.
Facts. But you know what's funny? For those who OGs out here, the last time they did the Attitude Era for the video game, I wonder who was on the cover. But I digress. Let's move on.
Left for the competition to do tonight. Fall and pray.
So now we had a whole therapy session with Cody Rhodes until Jacob Fatu interrupted, and they started having a conversation of words.
Here in WWE,
Not,
Gunther is known as the ring general, a fitting name for a savvy in-ring veteran whose cunning tactics and ruthless execution are razor sharp.
Oh yeah.
Few superstars are as commanding between the ropes.
But my thing also is like, I don't know about you, Cal, but I'm slowly seeing Cody's heel turn. Boom.
Systematically dismantle anyone who stands in his way, though. And that is what makes him so dangerous. Kross is 6'4", 265 pounds of unbridled intensity and endless mind games. Once Kross has his sights set on you, he doesn't stop until he gets the job done.
And ever since then, he's always been on that show. But it also goes back to what I've always said before. I talked about you have talked about it. I said it too. If they're gonna speed off the road, who fills in his spot?
Vicious knee drop.
And that's the big question. Who fills in his spot?
He is looking to do some serious harm.
No, I get that.
Yeah, but he's not in the danger zone yet.
And Kross can't find an answer for these attacks.
Kross on the wrong
another
side
heel
of every
with no
exchange.
talent.
True, but that's where that whole shakeup comes into play. Because once they do the WWE shakeup and everything else, and they start doing the draft, like we'll see like what type of roster we'll have afterwards. You know what I'm saying?
What a smash! That is just insulting.
It's not like before when they did a draft. It didn't matter if you were in the middle of the
high
story
opinion of himself. So Corey, I have to ask: is it even possible to knock Gunther off his pedestal? He doesn't make it easy, Cole. But if you're gonna try, don't waste your energy trying to outpower Gunther. Instead, whittle away at him over time. It's a marathon, not a sprint.
There are storylines that they've already written out to change everything up.
Gunther, burning lariat, and he goes for the pin.
So far, I'm gonna say yes.
It'd be nice to see.
It would be too, but hey, we'll figure it out when the time comes.
Hey, listen, man, just bring back the matches. That's why they keep the backstage.
Gunther
So, right?
is getting rid of the turnbuckle pad. Don't say that too
Bring
long,
back the
Saxy.
little
You
lottery.
get caught. And this one is over.
But all in all, Listen, it was back to the Cody Rhodes Fatu thing. It was basically just back and forth, just like with a whole bunch of shots and stuff like that. But when they talked about Jacobs passed and stuff like that shook me, man. That really actually did shook me. Only because of the fact that like that man, like that was all sincere. That was like really like man to man.
I mean, that's just the best stories are always personal.
That's true. That's true.
I mean, we'll see how it comes out of this. You know, the fact that Jacob Fatu was set repping, but that's besides the point. But no, I mean, I feel like it's gonna be a good match tomorrow between them two. Hopefully, it's a one and done type of situation. That's the only thing I want. Let them have their match and let them go on about their day.
Not facts.
Don't have this freaking joint drawn out for 3, 6, 8 months. Like, there's no point in that. Just let them have their match, let them get it off their place, and then keep moving on. Like, if they gotta, like, let them meet in the Rumble, and then it is what it is. But
yep, you was right. But now, go ahead.
I was gonna say, but it's WWE, so we know they think I'm doing the opposite.
No, but they done prepared my bed for me, so allow me to take a nap while Dale explains the next part of this podcast.
Oh, Lord. So if that's the case, that means our next match is Chelsea Green versus Jade Cargill with a special guest on the side of Jordan Grace. So it's going to be a short segment because we already know Jade Cargill was going to win the match. She did. You know, Chelsea, she tried. She tried. And then we're getting a little setup
already
for
quickly risen through the ranks of NXT.
Jade Cargill.
Never
so
afraid to pick a fight,
Grace
though
has
there's no guarantee
officially
he'll
declared she
actually
will
fight
be
fair.
in the Royal Rumble. So there's a very real chance that she could win the Royal
You can make friends or you can make money in this business. And Waller is going to make a lot of money.
But yeah, that's it. That's the end of the story.
That was a quick bedtime story. Whew.
I told you it was gonna be quick.
The war is about to begin. Here comes a 350-pound modern-day warrior.
And his opponent, representing the Warriors from Boston, Massachusetts, weighing in at 305 pounds.
The fact that Michael Cody said
Living
Chelsea
proof
like
that looks can be
crazy.
deceiving. Ivar is as agile as he is powerful. A very difficult opponent to prepare for.
Yep.
I was like, damn, that's wild. But I said, but not incorrect.
Thrives on the chaos of battle. A true warrior in every sense of the word. Here's the thing about
This is the match I was kind of
before we get to that, we're gonna also put up once to Sky acknowledge our tribal chief. He was coming back at the Royal Rumble. I mean, I personally felt like that should have been a surprise, only because it's like we all knew he was coming back, but it's like when is he coming back? And then you just hear his, and it's a return is return, right?
You can back it up, Cole. That's just called confidence. From what we've seen so far, the confidence of Grayson Waller is quite unshakable.
Unshakable as it is, Corey, I think a lot of superstars would love to be the one to wipe the smirk off Waller's face.
And in the opposite corner,
Oh Lord.
Whose natural state is ready for battle. Imbued with the Viking
Well,
spirit,
we also got MFTs versus the Y6.
And I am mad as fuck about this.
Well, that's because domination is what I
Me
love
too.
about Saxton, and he's willing to impose his will on any superstar who
I'm
dares
mad,
step in
but
his
the
path.
MFT should not have won that match. I don't give a damn what anybody says. I don't care how you feel about it. They should not have won that match. Because they're not going to fucking do it again. They do not. That could have been a match between the Wyatt Six and Fraxium. Or hell, you could have had this match between them and Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa, and maybe that would have been like Tommaso Ciampa didn't lose. But that's besides the point. But the NXT shouldn't win that. if they're gonna win this, since they won this match, and if they do what Judgment Day did, and don't freaking defend these titles for like 18 years, I'm gonna be mad as fuck.
Switching things up.
Unless.
Switching things up, taking control of the waist here.
Unless a street profit come back and
nice escape, and now
oh, I hope so. But then again, I don't. I hope another tag team does, because I need my boy Montez Ford to be focused on somebody. Anybody but a dead body.
Oh my goodness.
Get those broomsticks that niggas were super wrestling in New Japan for all I give a damn. Like,
oh, Lord.
Mistake made by Ivo.
But what I don't understand is that they had the lantern in their possession, and yet when you get to Solo to be like, gotcha.
Listen, I think the same thing. I think it would be the last week of the week before that. How Uncle Hottie was the dumbest motherfucker that could exist in that specific moment in time. Because that nigga had it in hand, and instead of walking away, that nigga started gloating, and you wonder why he got kicked in the back of his head. That's it.
He's got a picture-perfect opportunity here.
With
the point of the elbow.
I understand.
I don't think anyone was
it's still his
expecting
fault.
that
I don't
kind
care.
of cat-like movement.
It's, man, listen, at this point, just throw the whole thing away.
Pulling the hair into a mag slam.
Listen,
The key to dealing with a superstar like Grayson Waller is to frustrate him. Getting under Waller's skin will cause him to get sloppy. Blast off!
Are we just going to put out the
Big time move. Any form of consideration.
Or are we gonna sit and be like, you guys got like a few days to like grab a stuff before you guys can move out to grandma's house or somewhere permanent. I don't know, somewhere, something.
And Grayson Waller will settle for a second best here tonight. The Grayson Waller effect put on the back burner for the moment.
They don't need to have the titles wrapped up in this, because those titles can go to people who are actually going to defend them.
We'll see how many title defenses they're gonna have. On the bright side, it's not the infamous Tonga Loa that has a belt.
I mean, they're probably gonna use the Freebird rule, so who knows?
Hope not.
Well, because Solo's on that, oh well, I'm gonna win the world title and bring it back, and Tama Tonga is on that, oh, I'm gonna win the United States title. So it's quite a possibility.
Well, my thing is, right? Sorry. So, wait, hold on. We're still talking about MFT, right?
Mm-hmm.
So here's my thing, though, right? It's like, do they need the championships? No.
Not in the slightest.
Not in the slightest. However, it's like them having the gold. It's like, all right, like, try it. It's like test of strength or test of might. So okay, now try to beat all 12 of us at the same time, and then we'll talk. It can get annoying at times, and it can also be very easily distracted.
Mm-hmm.
So, like for me, it's like I said before, it should have been a War Games match, but you know that's neither here nor there.
We've already that ship has already sailed but
But yeah, that's my thing.
No,
So,
like I said, here's the thing. Like I said, real quick. Like I said, my problem isn't the fact of them going back and forth for the titles. My problem is if they're gonna keep this feud up and the titles are nothing's gonna happen with the titles. That's where my problem is gonna be. Because that's the same problem I had with the Judgment Day, where they had these titles and then they're not doing anything, but they're in every other storyline. It's like y'all can be in these other storylines without the tag team titles. They lost the tag team titles and nothing's changed for them.
right.
So it's like, do you just have the titles just to say you have the titles? Because then it's pointless.
Yeah, it's like, what's the point of having the titles if it's not going to be utilized properly?
Yeah, so that, like I said, those titles could go to people who would actually defend them. Like
there is a chill in the air.
Like at the time, DIY.
The arrival of the bewitching duo,
Fire and give them something to go
is a
after, so they don't have to be involved in the storylines with the MST. So they don't have to be involved in the storylines with the Riot Six. They can just do their own thing.
Yep. But we're just some people that host a podcast. Our voices don't really matter, do they?
Cursing the competition like actually casting curses.
Yeah, you know,
But
Cole,
anywho's,
Saxton actually had a full head of hair before he met Al.
I know we talked about.
Hey,
I know you covered a little bit about Jade's match with Chelsea Green, but I just wanted to highlight one thing real quick before we continue on. I need Jordan Grace to wear a tank top. I just want to put that out there. I just want her to wear a tank top just for science purposes only. That's it. I know. My thing is this, bro. I get it, right? They need somebody that can compete with Jade, that can like something, right? I get it. I just feel like this is too early because like something tells me that they're gonna put the belt on Jordan, which is fine, cool, but there's a time and place for it, and I don't think this is it unless they're gonna give her the Brock Lesnar treatment where it's, and I say this only because it's like, you know, up and coming guy. He wins his first Royal Rumble, headlines his first WrestleMania, and actually wins the damn championship. Like, unless they're gonna do that route, no. But I'm just saying though, as a main roster star, as an official signing of a WWE superstar, I'm just saying.
Three women who make each other better. No doubting that, but they've been taking shortcuts to get to the top of the women's division.
Yeah, and here's the sad part, Michael. They don't have to take all those shortcuts.
All the big hitters ain't
You're actually right about that, Saxton. I agree, but shortcuts are
Yeah.
what will get them to the top sooner rather than later.
They didn't really have anybody else that would be a credible, you know, like challenger. Charlotte and Alexa are in the tag team division. In the tag team division.
Yay.
And, all the big hitters are in the tag team division.
I love Nia.
I know. But you get my point. I don't think they really had a choice.
Well, Damage Control looks ready for a fight, but most likely
You're right.
not a fair one.
So, like, I don't get me wrong. Do I think it's a little too early? Yeah, a little bit. But I really don't see anybody else, at least as of right now.
Viciousness has never looked so good. Damage Control looks ready for battle.
We know Damage Control is all about winning
and
at all
everybody else
costs,
that
doing
got
whatever it
put
takes
up
to
against her,
ensure the
everybody
victory.
complained about.
So folks, keep that in the
and
back
you
of your
said it,
minds.
and we have recordings, and we got tapings of this shit. And you said nobody wants to see me,
They'll be facing
nobody wants to see me bad.
Isla Dawn. Two women who crawl into an opponent's psyche and torture them before unleashing a string of heinous physical assaults.
I get it.
End for their opponent.
But that it's
I mean, if they're gonna make the match a mania,
Fire and Dawn's desire is to have the women of
It was
Royal
the Royal Rumble.
mercy at their feet.
Either way. But I'm just saying, I got no problems if she comes back and actually does a Royal Rumble.
Those two are in such a
Meet you.
cohesive rhythm out there.
It's like playing jazz, but using your opponent as the
Her and that long back.
the long back attack.
That long back attack. Shit, crazy. Yeah, no.
They have a story where everybody comes back and
Offense in effect.
That would be racist but funny as hell.
That's crazy.
Taking off from the ropes.
Or have a lumberjill match.
Oh fuck no. I hate those matches. I hate those matches. I just purposely I just hate those matches. Because it's like how I see fit is like, alright, like everybody who hates this person's on this side. Everybody who hates that person's on that side. Okay. Oh, this person, I like this person. I'm just gonna throw her back in the ring. I'm like, get her stuff together. I'm just gonna throw her back in the ring. Oh, I hate this person. Let's beat him up. Beat him up. Stop him out. Get the lunch money. Get the lunch money. Get the lunch money. Throw him back in the ring. Let me squeeze the butt. Like, bro, like. All right.
I mean, you know, because at least back in the day, it was a way to go against like heels that have like, you know, backup and shit.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, no, like, I can't tell the last time they had a whole lumberjack match.
They were on the same sentence with that fine piece of work.
Let's keep it that way.
But again, it's not. But I'm just saying, like, you know, at least you have something. Like, if they're gonna go with somebody
delivering a
that
dynamic and
isn't
eye-catching attack
strong,
there.
at least that's a way to kind of even it out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, okay, well maybe just do the interference.
That'll make your legs go numb. It's got to be demoralizing when you're the combatant on the wrong side of the double team. Maybe we'll rework the game plan about now. She's going up now. Going up high.
But see, that's how you properly utilize the lumberjack match. They just be shuffling like lumberjack matches and like left and right. Like, oh, here you go, like, bro, like this was almost as bad as Teddy Long saying that you're going 1-on-1 with the Undertaker. Like, bro, like it's
the
just.
Last one was in
2021.
Yep.
Placing her in the corner. Kyrie gets that.
Yeah, that's another. Okay, we went off topic here. But anyways, let's just. No, I was about to start ranting about the name of that pay-per-view. Like that's stupid. Like it's just Backlash. Like, anywho's. So now.
It's been like 5 minutes.
Let's make it longer.
Yeah, like I said, they have money.
If they utilize it correctly.
Yeah.
So, this is where it gets fucked. So backstage, right? Make all this and AJ Styles having conversations, you know, look all just like, hey, like you really put your life. Basically, your life on the line, your career on the line against Gunther. Like, what? Like, come on, like, are you really gonna like hang it up the boots? And AJ made it clear, like, hey, like John rode into sunset on his own terms. I want to do the same thing. I'm of my own. Blah blah blah. So it's like, all right. So Nick was like, okay, cool. So, but then AJ being smart, AJ was like, I know that's the reason why you have to come down over here. He said no, and then who did he do? And who did he turn to? Who did he turn to? None other than a Mr. Shinsuke Nakamura. And fans, bruh. And for the fans watching who are unfamiliar and everything else like that, these two have history. We're talking about New Japan Pro Wrestling history. We're talking about the IWGP Intercontinental Heavyweight Championship history. We're talking about Bullet Club versus Chaos history. Alright? We're talking about AJ Styles, the phenomenal one, versus the King of Strong Style, Shinsuke Nakamura. And Shinsuke laid down the challenge to face AJ one-on-one at Saturday night's main event. Now I'm pissed off as hell because I freaking close tomorrow and I'm gonna miss this match. Like, I did not care at all for the card of Saturday night's main event, and I was gonna let you and Noifoy and E just like, I got this, take care of this. Like, you know, I'll join the podcast later. But then now I saw this match. I said, hold up, wait a minute, y'all got my attention.
Leading her into the corner now.
Now this man. Now, if this man AJ Styles don't come on some type of representation of Bullet Club, I'm gonna be a little pissed off. Low key.
Triangle armbar applied. This has got to be excruciating. The triangle. Oh my goodness! Look at this.
I try to skip that part, but thank you.
Listen, sorry, we gotta tell the truth. Fuck it. I'm mad as fuck about it because they keep butchering my boy. But
Why? I don't want to talk about this man's balls. All right, this man talking about some. He put his name for the lotto at this point. Like, at this point, he's gonna look at the ball so much. He'll be like, "Yo, like, am I picking the lottery numbers?" No, truth. You're supposed to watch it so they can pick the lottery numbers up themselves. Like something. Like, I don't know. Like, I just. We're just gonna leave it alone. As it is. But anyways, we have Nakamura and Styles at Saturday's main event. This is gonna be fun. Now, moving forward, we have Mr. Frazier taking on Johnny Gargano.
the fact that actually, I need Axiom to stop these tournaments. I need him to stop.
What you mean? Them turtles be looking fire, fam. Like, I don't know what you're talking about, fam. Them turtles be looking fire.
I can't think of seriously when a nigga gets jumped by a nigga in a tournament. Like, listen.
Hey, listen. At this point, it's like you can whoop ass looking stylish, or you can whoop ass by looking like a bum. Either it goes, ass is gonna get whooped. Turtleneck or no turtleneck.
Holding the wrist and kicking away is Asuka.
But yo, that's him. That's the guy that got whooped on the second floor by doing the turtleneck. Like, good grief. Anyways, that match was really good. Like I said, you know, they've been having issues. Yo, facts. But you know, that match was good. Like, basically just two all-time great high flyers and technician wrestlers just going at it. Seeing who's the better man. And in this case, Frazier was the better man. And Axiom tried to take Axiom had his mask back after Candice tried to play some trickery with it, only for him to lose his mask again. I'm just like, bro, what type of genjutsu are we in right now?
Into that corner.
The fact that he put that shit over
There's
her
a
head.
tag.
The facts.
Opponent off the ropes. Double big back body drop.
I'm low-key kind of really sick and tired. Like, if you got nothing to do or something like that, like, I get it. By all means, like, show yourself approved. But it's just like, after the whole thing on like you know, like that should have just scrapped itself in a way. Like why are you beefing with somebody and you don't have a tag team partner? Like I don't know. I don't.
Quick count after one. Her iron will on display for the world to see. Leaning on the turnbuckle.
I was gonna say
Tags in their partner, holding the opponent, ascending to the top rope, ready for takeoff.
or like you said,
Fires down and she might be out.
I would actually like to see him go to Raw and start telling
That might have done it. This could be it. Two.
No, you're right.
Time win in this tag team match.
Like, don't have him beefing with other
Here are your winners.
It's just him.
I'm about to say Dave won this.
Big victory for your winners. An impressive effort from this
Like
duo.
having like and it's not just it
Alba
just
and
happened.
Isla might try to curse or hex their
Like
opponents.
have him go to
Anything to get
have him
revenge.
go to Raw and start having him challenger for the IC title. You know, give him something to do.
No, you right. You right. Well, we will see.
You know, I don't know. We need to do something, or you know, trade that nigga with Rusev or some shit. I don't know.
I forgot that dude was there. I totally forgot that dude was there.
Like trade that nigga with Rusev or some shit. Like put somebody else in a position where they can do something. Like Rusev's already won the US title. He could win it again. You know, that could change up the main roster for SmackDown. Too.
Unapologetic to their core, selfish to their core. This is the Judgment Day. Well, the Judgment Day
Again,
don't
we're just a
care who
podcast.
they
You know, it's
offend
not like
or who they
you
tick
know
off
exactly what we're
because
talking
they
about.
always have the
Triple H.
numbers.
Shit, right? But now, moving along. Also, real quick, you know, shout out to everybody that's watching the podcast right now. No matter where you are right now, whether you guys will be here or there or everywhere, like, we appreciate you guys watching our podcast. Also, thank you to our advertisements, Sun Simulator. If you guys go outside and think the Sun's too white for your likings, you're in a simulation. Get that fixed.
Not just embraces it, the Judgment Day leans into it, proving
if
they
y'all
are
don't
who they
understand
say
that,
they are.
I'm sorry, y'all just
And they're
gonna
doing
have
it
to miss the joke
all
at
on
this
their
point.
own terms.
Y'all missed that. Yeah, I missed that train. This is gonna be the most complicated game of telephone ever. Like, who spawned? Like, how did it get the sponsor?
Like,
what? Like you go outside and you say what now?
As thick as thieves, but remember, there's no honor among thieves.
Yeah, the Judgment Day often claims to be all equals with no leaders, but just how true is that?
That's how I feel.
Oh, Byron, stop looking for cracks and weak points where there are none.
Like
Judgment Day is stronger than ever.
Some kind of superstar shakeup, like having superstars go to different brands and stuff. I completely agree with that. It's just they need to do it.
The Creeds have arrived.
And they can't just
a team whose tenacity is without equal.
If you have, I feel like if you, they need to specifically choose people from one from the main roster, one
the
from
Creeds, athletes who are bound by blood and united by pride.
Like from each show.
These two just command respect. When they execute a plan, the opposition has nowhere to go but down.
It's truly
No, I mean,
to try to match
I'm
the
with you on the
Let's see if
majority
the
of it.
opposition can figure out a different strategy.
It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard explaining this without trying to go off topic with it. But just to get the ducks lined up in a row is like, I hear what you're saying. Like there's just some reason.
We're not going too far off topic. It's just,
the Judgment Day is assembled here with nothing but menacing looks on their faces. They're out to do some serious damage here tonight.
Aren't they always? The Judgment Day approaches every match with astounding ferocity. They're not here to make friends or to compete fairly.
No, I get it. I get it.
Judgment Day has made a pretty successful career out of bending the rules and using
continue
any
on.
advantage.
Backstage says we had Sami Zayn having a conversation until he leaves and then walks up to Drew McIntyre, where he smacks the everlasting Jesus out of that man.
He didn't say nothing. That's what Damian Priest should have did for Williams in the beginning. He didn't even say nothing. Come on, hold that nigga. He was like, yo.
And it's funny he did it with Sami Zayn there too, I think.
So what's this, Corey? I think they're looking for the Romero special.
And that also happened after Drew McIntyre.
Fighting to escape, and he gets out of the hole with some lights out here.
Oh, no, maybe not.
And the shoulders up in time.
Tried for it
early.
Your son.
Lights out. DDT connects.
That's fucked up.
And off the tag.
No, that's diabolical. That is extremely diabolical.
The referee becoming collateral damage. Brutus Creed has it.
I mean, hey, listen, he got smacked in the face, and then he went out to the ring, started talking about, WrestleMania, Royal Rumble, and he said that and saying that, that the WrestleMania goes through him. Is really not all that true, but I mean, hey, it is what it is.
Knee driven right through the face, and again.
That part.
Still again.
Yes.
Yikes. I think rage took over in that moment. Nothing but blind rage. Placed into the corner here.
Yep. Chocolate Sensation versus Julia Enterprises versus we're not friends, but we're best friends. Charlotte and at this point, Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. Listen, I mean, Chocolate Sensation had my vote to win. Things.
Not honestly, that surprised the shit out of me. That Katana and Julia's number. That actually surprised me.
How so?
I was expecting either Lash and Nia to win or Charlotte.
It's really incredible.
And Alexa, because the fact that it goes back to what we was just talking about. Why are you gonna have the Women's United Champion in the tag team?
Getting his shoulder up before two.
Who the fuck is she? Like freaking MVP and Matt Hardy?
Has to find a way out of there.
Here's the sling blade. Basement drop kick.
Ugh. Sorry, it's my headaches. Sorry, where we lift up at?
No, I was saying how, why do they have the Women's United
Running STO plants him.
Nicely done.
Because there's no competition for her.
There is. She needs to actually do some shit.
This is how you punish your
listen.
opponent, and he's enjoying
Life is better than Chelsea Green had a championship. But moving on. It's been just nothing but just segments all around the SmackDown.
That's also why I said
continuity,
it's
double team
surprising that they had to
incoming.
win, because I was
From out of the
expecting
corner.
the two people who've actually been in the tag team division to actually win the title. Or win the
I think that, but I guess they only did that so that way they could all four of them could be in the Royal Rumble. I guess, maybe, who knows? Don't at me.
Apparently that don't mean shit right now.
I know, basically everybody in the freaking auntie is in the Royal Rumble. You in the Royal Rumble. You in the Royal Rumble. They're in the Royal Rumble.
We in the Royal Rumble at this point. Like,
man, what? I heard Medea's in the Royal Rumble. I'm about to leave because she pulls out that blicky. It's a wrap.
Facts. Like everybody's. Like, it's like what I said before, like when I was talking to E. I said, why the fuck is Raquel Rodriguez in the Women's Royal Rumble and she already has a guaranteed title match? That makes some sense.
Exactly.
Like, everybody's in the fucking Royal Rumble.
Just relentless. Just going all out with every blow.
Hey. Again, as I said before, what do we know?
And even then, after the match, Katana James even said that freaking Julie is still going to be in the Royal Rumble, and she's going to win the Royal Rumble, so she can go be a 3-belt champion if she wins the tag team champion.
Tag is made. What are we about to see here? Nice assist.
So either way, they still going to be in the Rumble.
Left hit by Sherman.
Yeah, this point, like I said before, just get our tickets and just win the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, everybody going to be part of it.
It was funny. I saw a photo saying that Chad Gable and Luke Cat's gonna pull Mick Foley at the Royal Rumble. I would be cracking up laughing.
I was thinking about that too. I said freaking like Chad Gable and El Grande Americano be number 1 and 2, and then like numbers like 11 and 12 is like from El Grande Americano number 1 and freaking Ludwig Kaiser.
Finn gets stopped in his tracks.
I just had to press everything.
Like I said, then after that match, that's when we got the smack and then it moved on to our main event. Damien Priest versus Finn Balor.
We're not gonna talk about the other segment. We're not gonna talk about the segment before that.
The rampage at the heavy hands of the Judgment Day continues.
I mean, you don't really give a fuck about that segment.
Why not, man? I mean, your boy was on that segment.
Who? Matt Cardona, I know.
Yeah, Matt Cardona had a little segment with the what's his name? Oh yeah, Kit Wilson.
Fuck that nigga, yo. Nah, bro. Listen. That was the most, like, that wasn't PG. Like, that's the easiest way to say it. Like, without getting us canceled. That was not PG.
One of the most dominant.
Not being PG is hilarious.
Like, that's the only way I can say it without getting canceled.
Ripley.
I don't think that was PG.
That man was saying some very sketchy type of, not sketchy, but he was saying some very flamboyant things. Just saying that like,
homie was being sus.
Are you really mad at him, or are you trying to flirt with this man, right?
Facts.
You know he's married, right?
Like homie was sus.
Like he was like his beard, the broad shoulders, and I'm like, sir.
Ripley may just be
one
of the most intimidating presences WWE has ever experienced.
You're on WWE. You're not on the Orange and Black show.
Unbridled fear straight into the hearts of her opposition.
True.
Yeah, it's almost impossible.
Wait until his sci-fi is in February. That's gonna be interesting.
She can just seem unstoppable at times.
I think Ripley has done all she can to cultivate the aura of fear. There's a mental aspect to her game that you can't overlook.
But
I'm pretty sure next week we're gonna have a match between those two.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, so I already know it's gonna happen. I'll save my rant for them.
True, but just to close all these segments for this show, because I feel like that's all the show was, just nothing but a bunch of segments. Drew McIntyre basically just told all 4 of his opponents, good luck because they're gonna need it. He's really just at the point where it's like whoever wins that Saturday night's main event, it's just gonna be another name on his list of people that he just has to conquer and move on. Which, hey, listen, do what you gotta do, Drew. Do what you got to do. Like I said, we had the whole thing with Kid Wilson. We had the tag team channel match. Sami Zayn smacking the taste out of Drew McIntyre. And then we have the main event. Trick Williams versus Damian Priest. An eye for an eye. Oh no, it was. Till Sami said, "I'm gonna put on my real big boy pants and say I'm a man," and then just
say that Becky Lynch has carved out a
close
Hall
the door.
of Fame career simply because she has believed in herself every step of the way.
I mean, I understand why Sami came out, but at the same time, it's like, Sami, keep your ass in the back.
I mean, he was supposed to, but then he meddled in Damian's personal business. We started a whole brawl we started a whole brawl to start out with all 3 of them. Until a one person, Mr. Trick Williams, thought he was big hot shot, until he got a nice RKO by Mr. Randy Orton. In my head, they got to me, they understand, they talk to me. They talk to me.
Anyway, I mean, at least, like I said, at least they're trying to give him some kind of build up for this.
The Eradicator, Rhea Ripley taking down the man,
Honestly,
Becky Lynch.
I feel like
These 2 superstars really quite the personal rivalry. Yeah, a lot of bad blood between Rhea and Becky, Michael. There have been plenty of verbal cheap shots in addition to the physical cheap shots. Neither one of these women has ever backed down a day in their WWE careers. I don't think either one of them plans to do so tonight. Yeah, Ripley,
all I know is that the first defense, he's gonna lose that belt. I mean, they're gonna lose. So it's gonna be the person. It's gonna be the person who wins the world. Women's championship. No, but I'm saying like whoever is, the 4 people that's in that match. Like I hopefully it's a silver lining because I don't think they're gonna be besides Sami, who I think should be in the Royal Rumble. I don't think nobody else can be in that Royal Rumble either.
No, they're gonna be.
That attack might have middle rope.
Whoever doesn't win, the rest are going to
clearly on the side of.
I hope so.
Because what else would they do? They wouldn't have enough people if they didn't do that.
Certified fact.
And she does.
At the Rumble, at least as of right now, only thing we know is the men and women's Rumbles, right?
Becky Lynch applies the hammerlock.
Men and women's Rumble, DDT. Drew versus one of the 4.
What advice do you have for
Becky? You got the
retirement
match.
The Eradicator.
I would never retire.
Can to avoid getting absolutely manhandled.
Oh, he most definitely will. But we will figure this out. By the way, Sami Zayn came in and caused a DQ for the main event.
After Trick threw freaking Damian Priest in there.
Oh yeah, so that just kind of like started building attention for Saturday. But not gonna lie, I felt like Damian was gonna win because he was like, I know exactly what I'm coming for. I got some questions. I pull grab it. Cool, I'm out.
She's looking to go top rope here. She's locked and things aren't about to
We'll see what happens with Saturday's main event. But oh no, like I said, mid-show, I felt like there was a lot of actually, my apologies. Like I said, they all after the match, they all started brawling. So Randy Orton came and started RKOing everybody.
No, they all brawled. Sami was getting left in the ring. After Trick caught out. And then Sammy caught him.
Yeah, Sammy caught. Yeah, Sammy was out to be kind of accurate. All I know is that Randy Orton was the last person shorter.
And I think even she might be a little surprised by the fact that she's still in it. And there is a look of utter shock covering the face of Rhea Ripley after that outcome.
Cleaning this up very nicely when I say it like this. Too many freaking ads. Too much, and I'm not talking about ads like the commercial break. I mean, too many like side conversations. Like, we need more action. We need more we need more like stuff that's like not backstage. Unless you guys want to make a backstage, like schedule a backstage fight, or like do like storylines where it's like if it's on like somebody's gonna some tag team champions gonna face somebody else.
This is not gonna be nice.
Yeah,
What is happening here?
right now.
Headbutt.
It's the missing. Yeah, it's not good. Anyways,
Becky can't stop this.
what I'm getting at
You're not going to find Rhea showing
what I'm getting at is that they need to focus more about like a person, like make sure they have everything that they need versus just like bouncing by stuff. And buying mystery stuff. That's what. Like I said, it's more of just the advertisements, like the backstage segments and the stuff on the middle of the show. It's just getting boring after time. So we come for more, like no pun intended, but more action, more killing off of action. So it's just more just like, oh, here's a commercial.
Jacob out too, but it used to be all gas, no brakes.
You know what I mean? Now we're applying brakes. But we'll see. Like I said, Saturday night is tomorrow. Live from Montreal, Quebec, Canada. Oh shoot. Work. Yeah, is there anything else that you want to talk about?
Not at the moment. Everything's coming up. We still got one more week before Royal Rumble. And I feel like that's really gonna set everything into place on what type of direction we're gonna go from here.
Oh, of course. Like I said, like it's just. I wish they only do Saturday's main event once a year, instead of it being like every freaking month.
No, it doesn't have to be like once a year, but it could be like maybe sprinkle it in. Don't just throw it. Don't just throw it at the wall. Like have one maybe this month, maybe another one like 6 months down the line.
Something. But other than that, it's like I mean, listen, it was just a mess show.
Yeah, like I said, nothing crazy. Like I said, I feel like next week is gonna be really the deciding factor.
Next week, I'm gonna be drinking coffee.
It's alright. Well, all in all, like I said, it's an okay show. That's the best it was. Okay at best.
Yeah. Well,
all in all, listen, ladies and gentlemen, we reached the end of the show. I don't think there's really much more for us to cover. Is anything for you, OC?
Like I said, WWE 2K26, the Attitude Era edition of the game is gonna pre-order. It's gonna be on the 30th. Yeah, like I don't know like what's. The only thing I know is that they're bringing back certain matches, like a Inferno match and all stuff, but I don't know what else is gonna be coming with the game. So please stay tuned. In other news, Wrestling Trenches Instagram is going to be starting soon. So please stay tuned for that.
And more social medias as well.
Oh, of course. But and yeah, pretty much it.
Make sure you catch No For E on Monday/Tuesday morning.
On the Raw Side of Trenches.
Yes, sir. We'll be back, next week for Friday nights, and then y'all see us for the Royal Rumble.
We Smackdown in the trenches out here, yes, sir.
Yes, sir. But all in all, I've been D&B Phantom. You know, if y'all didn't catch the rest of Silent Hill, we finished the game finally. So if y'all want to go back and watch it, go for it.
Oh yeah.
And you know, OC still doing the mixes, doing the things, doing his own little streams here and there. Listen, keep checking us out on our personals as well as the wrestling trenches.
Yep.
But all in all, thank you guys for joining us tonight. Remember, please be safe this weekend with the weather.
Yes.
You
Anybody
know, if you
that's
can stay inside, stay inside. If you have to be
please
out, please be safe.
make it quick. Make it like in 1 2. Like if you know you that type of person that's like, oh, we should stay and just make sure we get everything. No. Stay home. Stay home. Please and
But
thank you.
yes, but please, above all, be safe. But thank you guys for joining us.
Yes,
We'll
sir.
catch you on the next one.